Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Beauty Inside Out. So today I thought of sharing with you everything I eat during the day. So it's a bit different what I eat during the week and what I eat during the weekend. And the reason why I thought of sharing this with you is because that in the past few weeks, probably 8 weeks or so, I have made a lot of changes to the way I eat, that I was not getting any younger. I am 45. My husband also needed to take care of his health. He's been working very hard. All of the energy was concentrated on work. So we wanted to make a change, taking on a big file as important as any other file, either being business or paying bills or sending our children to college and university. I am taking on I call this a file. I see all of the things that I have to do as different files, you know, a filing system. I have a file of taking care of our health. So today I'm going to be documenting everything I eat. It'll be very easy because it's typically almost the same thing every day of the week, and I'll probably make a separate video to share with you what I usually eat during the weekend, because weekends are associated with a bit more fun, a bit more loose, and we tend to eat different kind of things that we don't allow ourselves to eat during the week. Before I go any further, just want to share with you that being in this mode of taking care of my health, changing the way we eat, I have lost so far 15 pounds, so quite proud of that. But the main goal was not to lose weight, even though this is like the cherry on top. My main goal was just to be healthy, to feel more healthy, have more energy, and feeling better within my body. So today I'm going to present to you what I typically eat during the week. That being said, on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday all day, except for supper time. At supper time on Friday, we call it our cheat day, so we can eat any restaurant that we want, we can eat anywhere we want, and we can eat whatever we want for supper on Friday. And then I'll share with you the weekends in another video. So to start off my day, what I usually do, I wake up and then get ready. I come down. Before going downstairs to our office, I will make myself a smoothie. So I'm going to share with you my recipe for that. My favorite orange juice usually is Minute Maid, because I had watched a documentary once and they were saying that the Minute Maid, just the regular brand, was the one that was the best one on the commercial market. But this time we bought the Tropicana because there was none of the Minute Maid left. The Ninja, there are many kinds on the market, and this one comes with this attachment, and I use this to make my smoothie. So it's a nice size. I usually do recipes very freelance, so I just go like this and I add a quantity of juice about like this, almost. Maybe I've put a bit too much now. Second half will consist of any kind of milk that I have. Now I have soy beverage with a tint of vanilla. I sometimes use almond milk, and if I don't have any of these two, I can also use just some regular milk. I usually add a quantity like this. So I'm up to here now, and then I will add some fruits. So what I have done, I've bought some fresh blueberries on the market. They come from Quebec. They are probably the best in the world, the Quebec blueberries. Quebec is famous for their blueberries, and I add a quantity similar to this, so I guess it'd be a quarter of a cup. approximately. So they are frozen. I have froze them, and I have a few in containers like this in my freezer. So when I do my smoothie, it's very easy. I just take this little container out. Then after, what I add, I very much like some pineapples. These I buy at Costco. You have strawberries, you have all kinds at Costco, and they are not that expensive. They come in a bag like this, so very easy to store. So a few pieces of pineapple. I also have some seeds of chia, and I don't add the container because I have throw away the container, but I add about a teaspoon of chia to my mix. Doesn't taste anything, nothing too complicated. See, maybe I've put a bit too much because when I'm going to be mixing it, I might do a mess, just like I'm doing right now. It's probably the camera that's doing this to me, making me shy. So I turn it upside down like this, put it in my machine, and then this will make some noise. So a few seconds only. I don't want to be doing it too much because there is a study that says that by mixing very fast either fruits or vegetable, we kill all of the vitamins that are inside. So I try not to mix it for a too long period. I could always keep it in here, but I always like to clean everything every time I'm done, so it'd be ready for the next time. So see, I have a bit too much, so I put about this quantity too much. So good. I never ever make a mess, but today I managed to do a mess, so I'll have to get changed. Okay, so next what I do, I take some vitamins. And like I said, in the last few weeks, I've been taking care of my health in a different kind of way, and been reading and doing some research. And I had this book in my library from Suzanne Summers, and I had this book for many years. And I found that her story was very inspiring. I started reading her book, and not only reading it, but really taking it as a documentary book. What's her regimen and what she does. She had experienced cancer and was sharing everything about hormonal changes. And so I just got inspired by what she does. And at the end of the book, she recommends a few centers all around the world that uses similar to her method. So I've contacted a center close to my home in Ottawa, about 30 to 45 minutes from my home, and I've talked to them and made a plan so that I can go and meet them. So I'm doing a few things now on my own, and then soon what I'll do, I'll have to wait for my cycle to be at a specific date, so that I can go and take some blood tests and blood works and all that, so I can see where all of my vitamins and all of my minerals are in my system. Am I lacking of something, and all that. So just wanted to share this with you. So I'm getting inspired by her book. So the vitamins that I'm taking at the moment are none, or maybe just a few I've recently bought, but they're just things that we had in our vitamin cupboards, and I'm just using them because if you've been following me for a while, I don't like to spend money unnecessary. I like to be wise, and we had a lot of things still, so I just want to go through all of those. And then, like I said, in the next few weeks, I'll go for that appointment and have a full checkup. It's quite expensive to go through all of that process. And then they recommend vitamins that you're lacking, if you are lacking on any vitamins. And of course, I come from Canada, like the lady was explaining to me, because I had done quite a bit of reading from the book, so I was knowledgeable. She was impressed on the other side of the telephone. She said, you made your research very well. Suzanne Somers comes from the United States, so a lot of things are allowed in the US that are not allowed in Canada. So there are things that I will not be able to have access to because of the fact that I live in Canada. So all this said, I just want to share with you the vitamins that I'm taking. But please don't take this as if I was a professional, because I am not a nutritionist. I am not a specialist in any of this. This is only what I do for my own self. And like I said, I could share more once I go to that appointment and once I've been tested and all that. So the vitamins that I take, and like I said, I haven't bought any new ones, so I am just using what we had. I used to have a multivitamin for myself that I bought at Costco, and they were similar to this. These are getting popular now. Of course, they are sugar added inside, but they are just your like gummy style vitamins, and they are made like this. I had bought these for my son, but my son is 18 years old because he quite liked the gummies, and I had bought another brand for me which was for adult, and this one is also for adults, so that's why I'm taking those right now. They're vitamins and mineral supplement, and they are either for children. You take less if you're a child and then more if you're an adult. So I just take two like this because I want to be finishing this container before I buy anything new. So I take just two of this. The regular dose recommend on the container. Again, in those gummy style, I buy this again at Costco. They're from Nature and Bounty, and they are for your hair, skin, and nails. And there's biotin, and the reason is that in the past few months, I've been going to the hairdresser, something that I was not used to do. I usually do my own hair at home. I dye my hair myself, and I take very good care of my hair. I postpone on doing my dye. I don't want to be doing it too often. And then I take very good shampoo, very good conditioner, very good mask, blah, 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 blah. And then I went to the hairdresser, and she did sort of a mistake with the color, and then she wanted to correct it. And she applied the dye on my wet hair. And I was not sure that was right, but it didn't feel right. But then she did it because she wanted to make them paler again because she had put the color too dark. I ended up with a beautiful color, of course, but in the next few weeks, my hair started to just break. I was losing my hair so much that to a point I was scared. And they are now much thinner, and I was so disappointed. And then I went to the regular place where I buy my dye, and I was sharing that with them, and they say, no, sometimes hairdresser will do that, but it's really not the best thing to do. That's why your hair are falling off. So they said that this was the reason why I was losing my hair like that. So a good chance the hair that are breaking are the ones that she has applied the dye to. So it was just some highlights that she had done, so they were too dark. So she made some low lights to other hairs, so it's only a few parts of my head that has been touched by the dye. Oh, long story, it's not part of this today, but a long story short, I'm taking supplement now. I'm taking very good care of my hair again, and no more hairdresser for me. I'll do my dye at home and continue to take good care of my hair. So I take these. They also come in a sort of a candy style. Of course, again, they are sugar inside of those, but this is what I take. And again, for hair, I wanted to get something. This is the only thing I've bought recently as for vitamins, because again, I wanted to give a boost to my hair. So I bought these. This goes around for, I think, between $15 and $20. And the NutriCap is a bit more expensive, a bit more efficient, I think. So it's good for 3 months. You take 2 capsules a day, and they are good for all of your tegumentary system, so that being hair, skin, and nails. And again, since I am losing weight because I'm eating less, I want to take good care of my skin, because I'm 45 now. I'm not 20 years old losing weight. I'm 45 losing weight. So it's not the best time of my life to be losing weight, because all of the collagen I don't know if that's a good word in English, but collagen is something that you lose when getting older, and collagen helps the skin to stay all nice and firm all together. So now that I'm losing weight without much collagen left in my skin, so I want to give a boost, and these I think might help also. Something else that I know will help with the fact that I'm losing weight and keeping as much as possible a younger skin without any sagginess are omega-3. And I'm taking 2 like this a day, and 1 in the morning and 1 later in the day, because I find them quite hard to digest. So I take them apart. I just can't take these with all of the other vitamins that I take, but you'll see I spread my vitamins all through the day. I take a few in the mornings, I take a few lunchtime, and a few supper time, so I spread them all through the day. Something else that I take, I've been taking this for many years, they are probiotics. And they help with your, so I think it's your flora, because again, while we age, the flora is not what it was. So the flora is everything that is inside of your digestive system, mainly in your big intestine. So basically it helps you to eliminate better, because when you're younger you have all of this nice flora inside that will help you to eliminate everything. This is a bit of a touchy subject, but when we get older, again, the flora is less and less present in our big intestine, so the intestine will keep some, not eliminate everything. So by taking some probiotics, you help create a flora. You also get probiotic in some yogurt. If you do eat yogurt, that's a good thing. But I don't eat yogurt, so I take probiotics. Enough about that. And every day I also take vitamin D3. I take 2 like this. My husband did a lot of research on it, because he had some health problem. He went through chemotherapy 22 years ago, and a lot of the good things in his system was burned with the chemotherapy. So he read a lot of good benefit about vitamin D3, and he said, Natalie, you need to take those D3 vitamins. They're good for the bones, they're good for the whole system. So I take 2 per day. And after reading Suzanne Sommer's book, I've started taking the complex B vitamin. I take 1 per day. And what else do I take? Once every 2 or 3 days, I will take both together. They are a mix of magnesium and calcium. I can't take those every day because they will constipate me because of all of the other vitamins that I take. together is too much. Magnesium and calcium is too much if I take it every day, so I alternate, and I take some every 2 to 3 days. And these two were recommended to me by a doctor. I've shared on my French channel just a few videos back that I do go through some episode of big anxiety, and a doctor once suggested to me that I take these two, that they will maintain good inner health. So I've been taking those for many years now, and I think I am quite well. I don't know if it's related to these two, but they are part of my regimen for a better health, a better mental health. So that's it for vitamins. So what I do, I take my vitamins. I'm going to take a few with you. Today I'm due to take my magnesium and calcium. So cheers to you. This one is the calcium, quite a big tablet. It may seem like I like to take vitamins, but actually I hate taking any medication, even vitamins. It's hard for me to swallow. So just like a child, I have to take a sip and then drop it in the back and swallow it. So of course, when I saw those, they were tempting because they're so easy to chew on. I would love for all of my vitamins to be like that. All morning long, what I'll do, I'll have some of my vitamins, not all. I keep them for all day long, and I have this in this little container, so I know what I still have to take. I drink my juice all morning long. Well, it takes me about half an hour to drink this. And then I do drink a bottle of water like this. I try, and I succeed at it, and I think it is one of the main reasons why I lost some weight, because I'm drinking some water. So I eliminate a lot of the toxin, and it hydrates my skin, hydrates my inside, and so I drink at least 3 like this a day. So it's about 1.5 to 2 liters per day. And then in the morning, what I'll do, and that's all we have left, so about this quantity of nuts. So I will eat some nuts, about a handful. So you see, a handful, I eat a handful of nuts in the morning. So all of these will be for me this morning. And I usually eat an apple. So between about, I would say 8 o'clock in the morning and noon, I will have my juice, a bottle of water, full water bottle, a handful of nuts, and an apple, and all of my vitamins. So this is what I do in the morning. I'll share more for lunch. So I hope you'll enjoy this video, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like it so far, and I'll see you for lunch.